Hello, YouTube world. Today, I wanted to talk about the fact that our country is a melting pot. I may no longer live in my home state, but growing up in the tri-state area made me realize what made our country so unique. I lived around everyone. Christians, Muslims, Jewish people, people who didn't have any religion, white people, black people, brown people, all the colors, all the religions, all shapes and sizes, all genders. And it was a great experience. And it made me proud to be an American because our country was unlike any other. Our country was the place that people went to escape being judged because of their religion or their gender or sexuality. Like, our place was supposed to be the place that gives people rights instead of taking them away. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. The wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless. Tempests toss to me. I lift my lamp beside my gate. The golden door. The golden door. Right? Yes, the golden door. Our country has a very dark past, but it also has a lot of hope because we started to progress by having people come here to be free and safe and accept them for who they are. But today, we're not doing that. We're actually taking people that we told to come here, because they're taking people that have been here for years and years and years. I mean, some people only know America, but they don't. Some people seem to not care right now. So there's a lot of hateful rhetoric going on right now, but I want people to know that this isn't the first time our country has done this. Way, way back, I believe it was in the 1800s, there was a political group called the Know Nothings. When they were asked about their policies, they knew nothing, but they made it very clear that they hated immigrants. The immigrants were poisoning our country and rigging our elections. Sound familiar? This time, though, it was Italians that they were targeting, which shocked me because I didn't realize that my ancestors were hated in this country. I'm also Irish, and at one point they were hated as well. My uncle used to tell me about how they used to have help wanted signs that said the Irish need not apply. So there would have been a real good chance of me not existing if the people that were in charge today were in charge back then. Sorry, my mask keeps there we go. I wanted to go over about the Know Nothings because I wanted people to know that they didn't succeed in getting all the immigrants out and taking over the government. So there's still hope. There's hating immigrants is only going to drag this country down. I'm sorry that I sound emotional. I just, I watch the videos. I see them taking people from immigration offices and courthouses, meaning they're taking the people that are coming here legally. Okay. I've seen children crying from their parents being taken from them. And you know what's the most disturbing part, I think, is seeing actual American citizens going like this and clapping for ICE, taking people and throwing them in inhumane conditions. These conditions are horrible, and they know that they're horrible. What did one of Trump's buddies, the Loomer girl, I don't know her name. She's not actually in government, but she's just always around Trump. She made a post saying that the alligators are about to have 65 million meals. 65 million is an interesting number, don't you think? I wonder where she got that number. Google how many Latinos are in our country. You'll see 65 million. They're blatantly admitting that they're going to murder people. They're going to kill people. And American citizens are clapping. They're clapping. They're cheering Trump on and ICE on for ripping people away from their homes and their jobs. Don't get me wrong. You want to take violent criminals? Go for it. I'm waiting for that. Because I don't see ICE at prisons. I don't see ICE going to gang-affiliated areas. Probably because ICE, if you think about it, are filled with a bunch of pussies. I mean, they're going after women and children. Like, that's who they're taking. They're not going after gang members. Are you kidding me? Trump people going after gang members? I'm sorry, but the people that are doing this are cowards. That's why they have a mask. Now, don't say, oh, you have a mask on too. Yes, I do have a mask on, but that's because I'm an aspiring actress. I go on auditions, and I don't want to, just in case people do start seeing the videos, I don't want to be known as like a political commentator or something. I really do love acting, and that's my dream, and I want to keep going for it. I've done voice acting work. I've done theater. I enjoy doing that. I'm not wearing a mask because I'm a coward. When I'm protesting against ICE and against this regime, I'm not wearing a mask. They're wearing masks because they know that what they're doing is illegal. You can't just kidnap people without due process and just kidnap them. This is kidnapping and trafficking that is actually happening right in front of our eyes. And people are just like, oh well, whatever. What? Ugh. Okay, I'm sorry. It's frustrating. It's frustrating to see people being harmed. I struggle mentally, like millions of people in this country. It's one of the reasons why I'm frustrated with our government, because our mental health care is atrocious. I can't even, that doesn't even describe how horrible it is, but that's a whole nother story. I'm sorry. Watching people have panic attacks and start crying because they're being shoved into a van by a masked person is heartbreaking. And I see Americans just clapping. You guys that are clapping, you do realize that you would be on the same side as Nazis. This is what Nazis did. The Gestapo police, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right, because I wasn't alive back then, and I just remember that they're the bad guys, you know? When we watch Indiana Jones, we know who the bad guys are. Like, this isn't... And you know what? I know that the racists will never care what happens to these people, because to them, people who aren't white aren't human. These are unfortunately how people feel. And it's so weird because when you look at them, like the people who are running this racist BS, Stephen Miller, dude looks like a worn out dildo. And he wants to tell people that he's superior. No, he's not. He looks like a walking dildo. And you know what? Racists, I got some bad news for you. You're gonna let the economy crumble because you're too ignorant to know that undocumented immigrants paid $97 billion. That's billion with a B. $97 billion just last year alone in taxes. Now you're taking away all those people. That's money you're taking away from the economy. And that's workers that you're taking away from American companies. Your racism is destroying our melting pot. We're a melting pot for a reason. Don't like it? Then maybe you should go to a country that's not a melting pot. Like North Korea or Russia. That seems to be more your vibe. This is a country built by immigrants. Always has been, always will be. And you are taking American citizens away from their homes, away from their families, solely because you don't like the color of their skin. It's disgusting. It's horrible. And things need to change. Okay. I'm sorry. I love all people. I grew up in a Spanish community, and I had Black friends growing up my whole life. Like, I never cared what nationality people were. And as someone who celebrated her Sweet 16 on February 14th, 2001 at a place called Ground Zero, I remember seeing Muslims help us, and Jewish people help us, and Christians help us. Believe it or not, even Hillary Clinton and Rudy Giuliani were in the same spot helping us. You know who I didn't see there? Trump. Probably because he was too busy on the radio station bragging about how his building is now the tallest. It wasn't, by the way. It was the Chrysler building. He was lying. But are you getting it yet? Leave people alone. Let them be here. The fact that you're stripping away visas from people that came here legally because you don't like their political views is fascism. Yeah. And people get confused when others call Trump supporters Nazis. Yeah, stop being confused. Or stop acting like a Nazi. Either way, ugh. Again, this is not towards Republicans. I want to make it very clear that I am not attacking Republicans at all because I know a lot of Republicans that think what's going on is disgusting. Trump calls them rhinos, Republican in name only, which is funny considering they've been Republicans longer than Trump has. You guys might want to look into Trump's history. He was a Democrat most of his life. Part of the Hollywood elite that you guys say he's clearing up. This was just a video about us being a melting pot and how important immigrants are to our country and how inhumane and disgusting things are getting. Like, we need to wake up, America, and we need to do better desperately. Okay, that is all for now because I need to calm down. Whew. Oh, man. This is actually helping me vent. This is making me feel a little bit better. So, yeah, if you watch, cool. If not, I'm good. But please be kind to one another. Stay safe out there because it's freaking crazy. And, yeah, just, be kind because we really don't know what people are going through. They could be running for their lives for all we know in this country. Okay. Bye.